I have it down to a science, I promise. Okay. So now, this is what we're just usually going to see. All right. So we should be seeing the chat here soon enough, as this is what they're going to see. Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay. Okay, we're live. You shit, we're live.
Oh shit, we're live.
Yes. Okay, first and foremost, we got a shout out to Corinne for holding down the fort.
Corin, you are a treasure.
Let me, for this, set you as a moderator so you can control the chat. Or, there we go. So just shouting out a few people. Hello to Ghost Gaming. Hello to RT Bull. 3T Production.
Is there anybody in here that I recognize?
There's Zane Khan. There's Alex.
I know Alex Martinez. I know.
I was wondering what was happening. I can smell the apple juice.
It's really good. You want some?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I just remembered that has a potent smell to it.
It's Gabe's, like the Sam's Club brand.
Yo, Gabe, why are you in the chat?
Hey, Gabe, get the fuck out of here.
Or in here. What are you doing in the chat?
Really, like, I have to be trapped on this fucking couch with this motherfucker while you sit over there, wherever you are, probably getting your dick wet in some pussy. Fucking breeder.
What happened to adoption nowadays? You said poor example, Gabe.
OG Charmander, you are so cool, my man.
Playing Pokemon Moon shiny hunting for a Stuffle.
Stuffle's one of my favorites this generation.
Stuffle.
My hey, OG Charmander, if you do manage to find a shiny and it has some and it has good stats, I will trade you. I will actually just give you, if you want to give me your friend code, I will trade you a baby Stuffle that has 5 perfect IVs.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good deal.
I have a bunch just laying around in my boxes from when I was breeding.
Okay, let's actually start off the podcast officially. So, hey guys, how's it going? My name is Justin.
I'm Nolan.
You're watching episode 134 of DangIT Prodcast. We're doing it live, folks. We're doing it live. On this episode, it looks like it's just going to be Nolan and I. Because due to circumstances, Gabe, we have a few people not here. We have a Nye who's off with his friend. Steven's working. And Gabe is somewhere in the chat. But somewhere else as well.
Gabe is trapped in the internet. Like Freakazoid.
Freakazoid. Alright, so in this episode, I wanted to actually start it off with, well, maybe I should do a good segue into what I wanted to do, which is, let's recap on what we've been doing since last week. So, Nolan, how was your Christmas?
It was so boring. It was like, it was just like any other time. I mean, I wish that I had spent it like back home or with my family or something, but no, I was just at home doing absolutely nothing.
Well, did you try to talk to anyone back home?
I mean, I got to talk to a few people. Like, I got to talk to my mom, my stepmom, and my sisters. And
okay.
I mean,
Yeah, the usual. You
gotta
reconnect with them.
This is pretty boring.
Yeah. My Christmas, it was a really eventful one because like I had all my presents like prepped up like beforehand. And so I'm trying to think of all the things I gave my parents and my brother. So just like starting it off like was the expensive like $350 headphone set for my dad. It's crazy.
Damn.
For my mom, I gave her a $100 JCPenney gift card. And also, from my gift exchange at work, I had this, I forget what it's called, but it's like something that you can like cook pancakes and like eggs on. But it's not like
a griddle?
Yeah, it's like a grill, yeah. So yeah, I gave her that as well. And for my brother, I gave him a whole assortment of things, mainly from like GameStop, which was like, what was it? There was like a pixel set for like from Mario to like Donkey Kong to Link. It was like a little like mini set of like all these like 8-bit characters. I thought it was really cool.
Cool. Yeah.
And I also gave him like a Pokemon like Pokeball themed mug, which had all these different Pokeballs like aligned all over it. I was thinking of giving him like the question mark from Mario mug, but I was thinking like that thing's square. It's not a really good mug. So yeah, I went with that. And I think...
Is it one of those mugs that like you can't even put in the microwave or dishwasher?
You
Like
should be,
the
you should
Superman
be-
one that Anaya has?
Oh, really? Maybe. I think you can. Let's just hope it does. And lastly, actually, I got him like this mini like desktop drum set. So it's just like a little tiny like drum set that you can like sit on your desktop and just like play around with it.
Nice. Actually, I think one of my friends from work, I think he got one of those for Christmas as well. That's
Oh, yeah.
kind of funny.
Yeah, it was just like it was just at Target, and they just had like a little set of them like near the men's
So
clothing,
funny.
the men's clothing section. I was like, that looks cool.
Now you just need to get a hooked on phonics monkey like that episode of South Park.
Oh man, wouldn't that be the thing? But yeah, I'm pretty solid with that. Well, at least I think I did a pretty good job with like the gifts this time around. I didn't really know at first, but I think like at the end of the day, I figured everything out. And for me, I got this scarf.
I noticed that you'd be looking fly as hell right now, Justin.
It's the Legend of Zelda themed scarf.
really cool.
It's that.
Somebody earlier said that you look like Fred from Scooby Doo.
Freaking, you know what? Every single time I see like a Pop Funko figure for Freddy, I always think of Naruto. I think it's always Naruto, like as in like Hokage Naruto, as in like he has everything around him.
Yeah, right.
I was like, oh, upon further inspection, it's Fred. But yeah, this is like
Oh, come on, gang. I'm gonna go over here and fuck my girlfriend while you guys go look for the monster. We all know it's just gonna be a guy in a mask anyway. Well, geez,
well, geez,
Fred. What about that time we went on the zombie island and the monsters were real? What about that time, Fred? I don't know. I'm just trying to get my pussy wet.
Don't ask the complicated questions.
Just trying just trying to scoop some goop up in there. I don't know if I'm not funny.
Don't worry, it's okay. I wanted to talk about what actually happened after Christmas, was like, unfortunately, Nolan, you couldn't join us for it, but Gabe, Steven, and Naya, and myself, that's all four of us, right? We went to San Diego to visit Steffi, and we just hung out with her.
Yeah, I really wanted to come over there.
Oh, man. We actually tried the Lupe's taco stuff, you know, like it was talking about like those big old, I forgot what they're called, T-Guns burritos.
Shit, I wanted to do that. I mean, I couldn't even do it anyway with my ulcer. But,
Yeah.
I mean, TMI, sorry. Forget I'm in front of a camera.
Man, I couldn't finish it. That was one of the things I couldn't finish, and I was so sad about it.
God, I miss food.
Even Gabe couldn't finish it. So I had to pack his in. I'll actually get back to the whole packed food thing, because something happened like after at the end of the night. Something happened with me in that packed burrito. But yeah, one of the things that we did go do is stream health is not so great. I don't like when that happens.
What does that mean?
It means like people are gonna get like extreme like jumpy frames.
I mean, is it going to affect the audio?
No, not at all for some reason.
I mean, it shouldn't really matter. I mean, what are we going to start getting up and tap dancing?
Hey, I want to see that. But yeah, one of the things that we did there was also we went to the mall, just explored the place. Like we also got to see Seth's workplace. But yeah, when we were at the mall, we were actually getting presents because she's your Secret Santa.
Oh.
And so,
Whoa, wait. What?
and so Naya held on to
no.
this. So you're gonna open this and see what you got.
Surprise, magical Christmas hug. Okay, I'm so excited. All right. Something pink, which means it's good. I already see one thing that's going to make me happy. So I'm going to pull that out first. It's time to get swifty. Oh, yeah. Rick Sanchez, baby. That's awesome. Oh, thank you. And this is from Seffi.
From Steffi.
Oh, I hope if she's watching or if she does watch, this is great. Thank you. I love it. I love you. You're wonderful. You're beautiful. You got amazing eyebrow game.
And what we got here?
And my favorite, Monster High lunchbox.
A
I don't
Monster
know.
High lunchbox.
If you go in my room right now, I've never actually brought it up on the podcast. Never had the opportunity. But I am a huge fan of Monster High. I have the entire like animated series on DVD, and
Wow.
I collect the figurines, and I have a bunch of them in my room. Not like the doll ones though, because dolls are for fags. But I have the
Jesus Christ.
But I have the figurines.
I got the figurines. They're not dolls.
Look at how
Figures.
cute it is. Check it out. It's fucking great. And I actually have been wanting a lunchbox, but I've just not wanting to buy one. So
Well, there you go.
Because I need to start packing my lunch to when
Right.
I go to work, and you know, I don't like a brown paper sack.
No, I feel you.
Ah, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Would she hate me if I took it out of the box?
No, that's all for you. Like, you decide what you want to do with that.
I think I will take this one out because I have the Beerus
You got
in the
Beerus.
box, and I'm not gonna take him out of the box. I think he looks cool in the box. But I think I'm gonna take Rick out. I think I'll wait to do that.
Yeah,
I'll wait to do that
Sevi
until
was
after
debating
the-
whether or not to get Morty as well, but I think she, she kind of went with my route, which was like try to like get a little bit more, sacrifice a little bit just to get something else as well. So yeah, I think it was pretty successful. Steffi really wanted to see your reaction to it, so I'm
Well,
hoping
I'm
that-
like so happy because like I'm a huge Rick and Morty fan in Monster High, but she knows that. Seppi knows me better than I think I give her credit for.
But yeah, we did that like the day after Christmas. So, I mean, I'm still thinking about like what to do for New Year's because I don't really have any plans. So, if Seppi is down and if everyone else is down, maybe go for another trip to San Diego. Also, we Gabe filmed a bit, so I might have that ready. Maybe a short version here on the channel, and then like something for patrons. Get like a longer video or a full video. We'll see. All right, so that just exhausted all things that I kind of did that was actually exciting over the week, and that was the weekend. The week was actually, you know what? This past week was actually really nice in the fact that like there was a lot less drivers on the road, so going to work was much smoother than usual. So I appreciate that. Definitely less people in the workspace too. A lot of them just taking like vacations.
Less people is always a good thing.
It's always a good thing.
OG, let me pause for a minute. OG Charmander, I think you're a good enough Pokemon fan to know that Marini has like, firstly, he's like a 25% chance of appearing like on an SOS battle, and like on top of that, to get a shiny, it's nearly impossible. I am not gonna have a shiny Marini. I do not have that much time. I have got way too much going on to put that much time into Pokemon right now. But I appreciate the gesture. Oh, also, Ibrahim Ali has been yelling at the chat for like the entire time for
Right.
somebody to say something.
Right.
So
apologies.
here we are, Ibrahim Ali, if that is your name.
Apologies for not noticing you because like for the most part I've been trying to like avoid like reading the chat, especially out loud, or just like pulling my full concentration because
We'll go there once we run out of shit to talk about.
Right. I just wanted to like again like go back to the whole like traditional podcast setup where we would just talk to each other, moreover focus on our conversations, and then we go to the chat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, what do we have to talk about?
Right. So actually, I just want to bring up the fact that like when I did the just like the freebie like this reactions like here on the live stream, I was just thinking like maybe that'd be a cool thing, just have like these people like get first to see like a full reaction of ours like unedited or whatnot. But the fact that I don't have good internet here shows like a desync in like our lips syncing.
That's
So,
strange
it's so
because like aside from like a few months ago when we were having the problem with like the internet just fully blinking out. I haven't really had any problems with the internet. Like, I wonder what's giving you problems.
I think it
Maybe
might.
it's the antenna in your laptop. Maybe your technology sucks.
Maybe.
Thought about that?
But then again, it's hardline. It's hardline to the router.
Oh, jeez.
So it makes you wonder, like, something's going on. I think it might just be my laptop, really. I think it's like, it has its uses. Streaming, not so much there. So it's been going good for a while, but like it's now been showing signs of like really not handling it anymore,
Right.
which is so sad. I've had this thing since the beginning of college, but and laptops are expensive, especially if I'm relying on this to do live streaming.
Right. You
You
wanna
might as well get a desktop, but then like that's not a really good option as far as like taking it from my house to this place.
Urban Dragon? That was a really shitty joke. Just stop. Just quit while you're ahead.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. So,
Okay.
interesting fact and interesting little thing. This is what I was gonna talk to you about before we started filming. And this goes out to everybody in the chat too. So I know there's like this huge phenomenon going on. It's been going on for a few years now, where suddenly everybody is like gluten-free, like fuck gluten, like what the fuck is gluten, like. And it's been all over popular media. Like South Park made an entire episode about it. But so I started like not going to go into too much detail about this, but I started having some health problems this year, which sort of made me start thinking about the way I was eating differently and stuff. And so I started doing like the gluten thing for a while. Because you know, if you stop eating gluten gradually, like not all at a time, like it will actually benefit you, I think. Like but one thing that I learned, just to get away from boring shit before I go into that, one thing I learned is that pretty much any gluten-free product that you can buy at the store, it's always delicious.
Really?
Like, yeah. Like, it's weird because they use like either like a corn or a rice-based flour instead of wheat. And because of that, there's like a certain sweetness in everything. Like I could be eating like a veggie dog with a gluten-free bun, and it's like got the savory hot dog, but like the oddly sweetness of the bun. And I'm sitting here and I'm just like, if this stuff wasn't like rate me in the ass expensive, I would eat this all the time.
Don't mention like hot dogs because I'm gonna be thinking about Grill Dog later.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
like, I would go there right now. Like no joke, I would go
God.
to Grill a Dog right now.
I think maybe afterwards.
Wait, are they going to be open?
I have no idea.
No, there's no way. It's finna be 10 o'clock.
Okay.
There's no way. I mean, if they are, by all means, I will take a trip. I love Grill a Dog.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna actually look up the opening hours.
We're about to look up a hot dog joint. Let's quickly talk about Grill a Dog. So there's this hot dog place that we love. It's like just like
it's across
down the
street.
road from us.
Right, and it's like across from Harkins actually.
Yeah, and so I like it because they have like vegetarian options.
It closes at 11.
Oh shit! We about to go get Grill a Dog. We might have to actually abandon you guys because hot dogs. But
It's okay.
no.
I was thinking about ending that's like actually a bit shorter than the usual.
Yeah,
Like,
I actually have a really hard time sitting in front of the camera unless like Gabe or something is here to take the heat off of me.
it's only been like 18 minutes too. Wow. I would think like 30 minutes is clean for like a podcast like length. Maybe not live stream, but like it's good podcast length anyway.
But okay,
Sorry, go ahead.
so here's the thing. Like, you have had, I assume, like microwave chicken nuggets, right? Like,
Of course.
frozen chicken nuggets.
Of course. It's part of childhood.
Yeah. So like they're like not good, but but you'll eat them.
They're passing.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're eating them, you're like, these aren't even good, but I'm eating them.
Yeah, it's like the Tyson's hot dog, or not hot dogs, but actually I think they do corn dogs too.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
so
chicken nuggets, yeah.
gluten-free chicken nuggets, right?
Okay.
Those are like the best microwave chicken nuggets I've ever eaten in my life.
Seriously, because like that's just like it's non-meat. It's just like something that looks.
No. Like I've actually had like the chicken ones that just have a different bread coating.
Oh right. Oh sorry.
And it just tastes like better.
Sorry, I'm thinking vegan or something like that. But
No.
gluten-free. Got
I tried. I could never do the vegan thing. It's so unhealthy. Like, I have already dropped like 50 pounds this year. Like,
Oh my god.
well, not 50. I've dropped like 35 pounds this year.
Still though. And that's just like casually.
And dang, freaking, I shouldn't have said anything. OG Charmander, cool it. I'm not. I don't have that stuff.
Yeah, take it easy. We can't be talking about Pokemon just yet.
No, but it's weird. Like, whenever I started doing the whole gluten-free thing, which I hate, I miss food so much. It was so weird because I was expecting everything to just taste like a shittier version of what it was trying to imitate.
Right.
And everything is better. Like, I like the texture better. I like the taste better. Like, it's so good. Like, I have some, like, gluten-free bagels in the fridge with, like, peanut butter and jelly, and it's fucking delicious. I eat it every morning.
Okay.
But however, like, a 6-pack of gluten-free bagels is, like, $6. So, fuck all that.
Yeah. Tasty and expensive is what you probably want
Wait.
to say at the end of the day, huh?
Somebody asked me what my technique is.
Zane Khan asked, Nolan, what's your technique? He's probably asking about losing weight.
Technique for what?
Probably losing weight.
Oh, health problems.
Health problems.
Health problems that I'd rather not discuss at this time. But
A budget.
It's like, if you wanna, come down with an illness that causes you to drop, 35 pounds in a few months, by all means,
Only if you're down with the sickness.
Yeah, no. No, I got sick. I got really sick. But I should be better now, I think. We'll see. But yeah.
What I've noticed is that like, I weigh myself like every now and again, and like I'm usually like a little like past 180 pounds. And I looked at my license, like driver's license, and it showed that like I was like, I think 167. So I was like,
are you really?
15 pounds. That's my goal. I'm gonna somehow like casually burn off that 15 pounds. God knows how I'm gonna do it. I'll probably walk every day. That's all I can do.
Yeah, like, just really walking every day. I walk every day just because I have to get out of the house unless I start going crazy. But yeah, I would never go a day without getting outside. So I mean, just do it for your health. You'll really like it.
Yeah.
Wait, somebody just asked me if I dyed my hair blue. My hair was blue before.
And now
I dyed it black today.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, I did. I dyed my hair. It's black as fuck.
Okay. Oh yeah. Also, I read a comment like a little while back saying like, "Have you guys been enjoying Ruby so far?" I just want to answer that question. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. But yeah, let's see. I think we're pretty good to just like kind of go to the chat now.
Sure. Yeah. Fire it up. Go away.
All right, people. Just gonna look through here. Oh yeah. Oh shoot. Sorry about that. This is kind of like Twitches. I should probably just double check if it's okay. It's viewing right there. Okay. Someone's actually asking on. Dang it! This will be maybe like a few moments on YouTube. Wait, no, sorry. I was thinking something else. Actually, I did want to like reflect back on 2016 as a whole, just like from your own personal experience and stuff like that. Although we are gonna cut the podcast short, so maybe we'll just like hold that off until like maybe post New Year's. But yeah, let's take a look at the chat here. I don't like pointing over here because it's gonna screw it up a little bit.
I couldn't dare imagine Nolan having Steven's weight. Oddly enough, in January I weighed like 160.
Really?
Yeah, and now I weigh about 129. But in January, I was drinking like a fish, so that makes sense.
Part on musical. Your thoughts on getting the mitten bag nebby meme?
It's Seppi!
Seffi's here. And yes, I absolutely love that meme.
Which one?
Getting the bag nebby.
Yeah, that shit is hilarious. The one where they like put her face, like Lily's face, on like the basketball player, and she's slam dunking
Nebby into
fucking Cosmog into the...
It's pretty great. Steph, you missed
Oh my God.
Nolan unwrapping his presents.
Yeah, I have them all here. They're so great. I mean, I shouted it out already, so you can go back and watch it later.
Okay.
But they're so cool. Like like I said earlier, like you know me way better than I give you credit for. And you are a treasure, and I love you. You're wonderful.
Steffi's,
And I'm really sorry that I couldn't make it to San Diego. I really, really wanted to.
but New Year's is coming up, Steffi. I got Monday off.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I don't know.
Don't worry. All you gotta do is just like fall asleep, like in the back of the car. You just gotta fall asleep. When you wake up, boom, San Diego.
Wait, no, somebody just name dropped the Galians podcast.
Yeah.
That shit was wonderful.
I also like the bit about talking about sort of shoes.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
This is it.
Truly. Damn, I really, really wish that we could. No, see, Alex, that was last year.
Yeah, we can't be drinking. Sorry.
Yeah, last year I drank nearly an entire gallon of Caribou Lou to myself, and nearly died. And it was not a good time. It was not a good time at all. Apparently I tried to fight one of my friends.
Jeez.
And Steven had to like choke me out. Like, yeah, and there was like a live stream going on while that was happening. Apparently, I don't remember anything. You were there.
I was gone for a bit, actually. I was grabbing this mic right here because the mic here is not good. Also, guys, yeah, I'm not trying to kidnap Nolan. Just I'm trying to like de-stress him from the ride to San Diego, which I really did like our conversations driving to and from San Diego.
Yeah,
I really liked that. It was a good bonding moment and just like. Yeah, really. Just
I feel like when we're in the car, we have great conversations, but for whatever reason, we cannot bring that in front of a camera.
I think maybe we should try to do that. Maybe
We should. Okay, we need to get a dash cam
We need a dash cam.
and do live streaming in a car, and you just driving and I'm talking.
Man, we need something really good to do a live stream in the car as we're driving. Car conversations are the best
I
conversations.
agree.
Yes.
Unlike car fucking. Car fucking is the worst kind of fucking. Like,
Especially the
no. The worst kind of fucking is beach fucking. Like
beach fucking.
Because sand gets everywhere. But
I got sand in my panties.
yeah. But no, car fucking is easily like the second worst kind of fucking.
So that sounds actually kind of cool. If we can like devote like a good maybe 30 minutes of driving and we just like have something recording.
We could bring this on the road when we go to Grill a Dog. We'd be like, don't you guys wish that you had a
Oh man.
cylindrical piece of meat in your mouth? I thought the worst kind of sex would be in the washroom. That's... I mean... Had it there too. Also not great. Not romantic.
Not romantic. It's just an impulse.
Yeah. But I mean, geez, I just keep looking back at the screen and I realize that how much I talk with my hands.
That's
I'm like
fine.
self-conscious about it.
Oh yeah, I should try doing that too. Alex Martinez just pointed out like you guys
No.
consider
That's
vlogging.
my thing.
Ever thought of vlogging? I mean, we've done vlogs.
Vlogging.
We've done vlogs before. I've done vlogs before. It just never really works out because like it's just like, and I know a lot of YouTubers actually bring this up is the fact that like daily vlogging, for example, is like pretty difficult. because you're always trying to make something exciting, and then you always like go through the grind of like editing the video out and trying to make it as good as possible. And I think that's what happened to Casey Neistat, is that he figured out the formula to make his vlogs good, to get views, but then like you kind of lose originality like afterward, because you get
really, I don't understand his appeal. I can't stand him.
it's just like the way he edits his videos is just like a little bit more cinematic, and like the way he like his attitude for a lot.
No,
for a lot of
I
things.
admire his production quality. Like, it's really good. I just don't like him.
I guess so. Yeah, I can understand that. Like he seems like the type of person like would be hit or miss for like different like categories of people.
Pyro says, upgrade discount. You have a discount offering to upgrade to Dell Data Safe Local Backup Premium. Oh, wait, that's not the chat. That's a pop-up, Justin.
Happens for this poor laptop.
I'm gonna let somebody else answer that. I'm not even gonna talk about it. I literally cannot find a comfortable position to sit.
It's weird with like a couch, because I think honestly, if it was if we had like a good amount of money to like buy more stuff, I'd prefer that we sit on stools actually, for like
Stools. You know what would be my thing?
what
If we, like, in a perfect world,
in a perfect world.
I wish that we had. Firstly, I wish that we had more people, but I wish that we could have, instead of us sitting on a couch like this and talking, I wish that we actually had like 2 tables and then 2 cameras,
Yeah, I like
and
that.
then like a radio show but filmed, where each of us would have a mic and a camera on us, and it would switch back and forth depending on like who had the spotlight. Because that's how a lot of like the Joe Rogan podcast. That's how they do that, to where they have. I'm, you know,
I know.
there's money in that, so they
There's-
have like a studio.
Right.
Speaking of podcasts, H3H3 started a podcast lately,
No way.
and they actually have like a really nice studio,
What?
and it's like really awesome. And like they had
Oh.
fucking Justin Roiland, one of the creators of Rick and Morty, on.
Wow.
And then like last week they had PewDiePie,
Okay.
and PewDiePie was, just as obnoxious as ever.
I think you were gonna say awestruck by the production quality of the
Here's the
podcast.
thing about PewDiePie. Straight up, I feel like I would hang out with him. I bet he's like a really cool person.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
But like,
he is like turned into a dick. And I feel like the reason is because I think he's so sick of having a camera on him. I feel like he's so sick of it.
yeah, it must be. It's a weird, and you could hardly really imagine his situation, because like it's very lonely there at the very top. It's very lonely. Where like well, I'm saying complain not as a negative thing, but like actually complain about like things that we're not really familiar with. The fact that like people want to hang out, that people want to see him, people like try to visit him, try to talk to him. Where like we probably be like, oh, this is really cool. For him, it's no.
He was talking, he was talking on the thing, talking about how like he went to a place that like should have been fun, but he ended up spending the entire time he was there like avoiding people, because he says like if one person comes up to you and like asks for a picture or an autograph, then once one person stops you, that's the end of it. Like people just walk up, and I'm like, wow, that really puts it into perspective. Like, why would you ever want to be rich and famous?
Yeah.
Like, truly.
Actually,
I don't mind. I want to be successful. I would like to be successful, but I would never want to be,
famous. I know. I remember seeing like an Instagram video actually of like, I think it was a mom or someone else, of like these 2 kids like walking up to Markiplier and his friends, and they were in the middle of eating, and they were so overjoyous to talk to them, and like Mark had to be like the mature adult here and like set his food down and just like, well, actually he continued eating as they were talking to him, but at the end of the day, like he put his food down and just like talked to him patiently. And it is kind of rude actually, like, or like it's like in such an invasion of privacy too. The fact that you're eating out with friends, you were hoping just to spend time with them, but then like suddenly a third party comes in and you just kind of are taken out of that comfort zone, like forcibly.
Yeah, I mean, I already have like a certain degree of clout on like Tumblr and stuff, to where like I have people sending me like asks on the daily and like
Oh, I thought you were gonna say nudes. I was like, oh no,
yeah,
oh no.
and I don't really know how to handle it when somebody like I don't really. One of the things that I've noticed, even with just the small amount of clout that I have, is that when people will commission me for work, and I'm like, okay, like I've never talked to you before, like you're like a client, and I'll finish their work, and then they'll start showing up to my streams, and then they'll like want to talk to me and like talk like they're friends with me, and I'm like, yeah, like I'm cool to just talk on a casual basis, but like don't get mad at me when I can't have like a conversation with you. Like I'm really busy.
Yeah.
And also it's just like as I mean I do wear my heart on my sleeve, and it's somewhat dangerous because do have a tendency to kind of just like spill my heart out to people that I don't know. I mean that's kind of how I bonded with you. But I have to be really careful with people because if somebody reaches out to me the wrong way, like I will tell them things that I don't want them to know just because that's how I am. So even with the amount of attention that I get, which is like minimal compared to that, but it's still something, like I don't like it at all. Yeah, I just don't like people bothering me that I don't know.
But then, like, some of them can be, like, really good friends. It just depends, I guess, on the conversation, yeah? So if you were on the old fact of, like, sending nudes, sorry about that.
I don't know. Maybe, I mean, sending a dick pic might be a really great way of...
Just getting that door and putting your foot in the door.
Yeah, I mean, it'll work for somebody who's homophobic. Of course, it might not, because a lot of people that are homophobic are actually just gay.
Stop denying the truth. But yeah, like, what else do other people want to say? How to deal with it? Oh, hold on. How to deal with the tension? Slap in the face and run as fast as possible.
No, that's mean.
That's so mean. We can't do that. Oh man, I definitely talked about it before, but like my first encounter with a fan, this was like under 100 subs for the channel.
I remember you telling me about this. Tell it again.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, Gabe and I were going to meet up at, like, a familiar school of ours. A fan comes up to me after, like, taking a look at my car and seeing me come out. He walks up to me and says, like, hey, I watch your channel. So, first of all, I'm not I know that a lot of people will say, I watch your videos. So I'm inclined to answer that. But when I heard, I watch your channel, it totally threw me off the loop. And I didn't know how to respond to it. So I was just like, okay, thanks. I go,
That's exactly.
Okay, thanks.
Jeez, being a shy person sucks.
It sucks, especially when you don't see it coming. Like, you can definitely do all the prep you can, but like when it comes to that one like unpredictable variable, you just kind of like I don't know how to respond. So all I could do was just go reach for my stuff in the trunk and like continue on my merry way. And I just felt bad. So hopefully,
Corin asked a question. I'd like to.
Oh. Corinne asked Nolan, so what projects are you doing in the future? If you feel so inclined to answer that.
All right. I actually have quite a few things on the docket, as it were. But I'll try to keep it brief, just for the benefit of keeping the podcast going. But if you want to know, I'm currently working on a comedy series and also the prequel to, like... a big story that I'm working on, and you can find those sort of in pieces right now on Tumblr. But I will say this, and this is something that you have to look forward to. My prequel story, Giga Trigger Zero, is going to actually be live and published on Line Webtoon. That's webtoon.com, and that's going to be live sometime this month. Okay, or next month in January. So just, look out for that. And I'll be on this podcast again. And when it's live, I'll let you know and you can read it. And I hope you like it.
Cool. So what's the process of like, posting like a comic on Webtoons?
Oh, I mean, it's weird because it has to be in JPEG format and it has to be like in a very small, it's like Like,
They're like
it has less than 800 pixels in width.
Gotcha.
So like,
okay, so it's like trying to fit like a background like on Facebook. There's like a limit.
yeah. And so whenever you're drawing the art for the panels, you have to keep in mind like this is going to be shrunk down to maybe probably 50% of what it looks like right now. So whenever you, I remember whenever I was doing my first little demo pages, which I just finished the other week, I shrunk it down and I'm like, wow, this looks like trash. Because I had drawn it at like...
To fit that frame, that big scale, right?
Well, it was over like 3,000, 4,000, like 3,000 width, like 4,000 length, like huge file. And so whenever I shrunk the art down, it looked like trash. Like it looked like a fucking Super Nintendo game. And so I learned my lesson, and thank goodness I didn't go to post anything at that time, because now I know, and I can actually redraw the entire thing and, you know, make it up to speed. And I've actually decided that Webtoon is a really fantastic format for what I want to do. So,
you know what's so strange is like when you see like, this is like based on the samples of like manga, when you actually like have it in your hands versus like watching it like like a computer screen. Like obviously when you watch on a computer screen, like the screen's like it's much bigger. You see like a little bit more detail, I would say, arguing a bit about that, but it looks so much better like in the manga form. Like when you actually have it in your hands, it looks so much cleaner. There has to be something about like the color of the pages and just, I don't know about it. It's just like, it seems like kind of the opposite of what you're having. It's where it's like you build it so like it's better to be viewed on a bigger screen, but when you downscale it, it looks shitty.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but for like professional comics that are actually done in traditional medium, like most manga is, like they do it in pen and ink.
Okay.
But they do it on these huge Bristol boards. Like, yeah, they're these thick cardboard panels, and they're very large. And so they draw their panels just goddamn gigantic, and then those are scanned in, and then those are compressed to, you know, yay big. And so the artists have been developed to keep that in mind, and that's why a lot of amateur artists who are interested in manga make this huge mistake, and they get discouraged because they buy these like manga drawing sets at Michael's or Barnes and Noble or wherever you get your art supplies, and they'll draw like an anime character, and they'll wonder why it doesn't look as clean as their tiny ass little manga book. But if you were to take that page in your manga book and blow it up to its original size, it would look a lot. It would still look great, but it would look a lot less clean than it does, because getting compressed down like that really, really oddly I wouldn't say removes errors, but makes the errors a lot harder to see.
Yeah,
and
I can see what you're talking about. That.
And as a digital artist, mostly, I'm finding that the same thing applies to where I can do a picture, and it'll just maybe look a little bit too sharp, but then I'll just downscale it and like kill the resolution, and suddenly like it looks better because you can't see all the minute mistakes. But then again, I try not to cheat my way into quality like that by actually downgrading the quality. It's stupid.
Okay. So, let's see. Okay, Corinne's talking about Rogue One. Saw it. Not a bad movie, but I won't watch it again. I actually have to agree with that. It was just a nice thing to see. Characters could probably do a better job being developed, but yeah, ignore that.
All I want to see is the Darth Vader scene, and I'll wait till that's on YouTube, because it will be.
It will be on YouTube. Let's see. Are we gonna get a New Year's Eve countdown stream? Probably not. No.
Yeah, I think I'll be at work.
Right. We usually like do these live streams on Fridays. Actually, just do all of our filming on Fridays. So yeah, and I just kind of do streams on my own time when I can. For example, Final Fantasy 15, and Okay, Zane Khan's asking, like, any head shaves you planning on doing this New Year's, Justin?
You keep that shit away from me.
Steven did get a haircut. He did change his hair, so it's like a little bit more mohawk. It's more Pidgeotto style.
He was actually planning on doing the mohawk and then dyeing it red.
Okay.
But then he fucked up the mohawks and then he decided not to dye it until it grows out again. It's weird. Me and Steven usually end up changing our hair all around the same time. It's strange.
She's like, I need a different look now.
See ya, Pyro.
Oh, really? Okay, 1:15 a.m. right now. Wait, is it really 15 a.m.? What? All right, take care. We're actually gonna probably cut it short here. One, because like we really ran out of stuff to talk about, and
We
two,
really want a fucking hot dog.
we really want a hot dog. Also, it reminds me, there's that pho place that's open like next door. You heard about it? Steve and I were talking about it.
Huh. I'd be willing to try it, but I doubt they have anything that I can eat.
Right. Okay. We'll just take a look at that. All right. Anything else that the chat wants to say before we head out? I know that we haven't really paid too much.
Where the hell is Shadow Cyber? He's usually in here trolling the whole chat up.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, I can't really say the same about Andy Liu, but because like he has a close connection with Gabe as far as like sending him messages on Facebook.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And also trying to call him during streams. Please don't ever do that, Andy. If you're watching this, don't ever. And let's see.
I will answer this one last question. Zane, I like them equally.
Oh, okay. Still finding
I love One Piece. Oda's one of my favorite manga artists probably ever.
And it's really hard for me to really pick up on that one. I'll find a place. I'll find my place somewhere. Miss you guys and good luck, Nolan. Can't wait to see the works, says Edward.
I will certainly keep you posted so long as I am on this podcast.
Ibrahim saying one last thing. Make it quick, dude. One last thing. All right, you have our attention. You've been asking for our attention for a while now. Okay, Alex asked, like, what was the most stupid thing you've ever heard throughout your life? The most stupid thing. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it involves...
No, okay, if you want to hear the stupidest thing he's ever heard, go watch the first podcast I was in. I'm giving you permission just this once. It is probably my most embarrassing moment of all time.
It's episode 40-something. It's episode 40-something.
Awful. It's so bad. But yeah, that is it. That is the dumbest thing. I'm answering it for him.
Zane Khan says, I stopped my One Piece marathon to watch you guys. Oh, dude.
Oh, I appreciate that, fam.
Appreciate that.
Well, you can get back to that. Dude. I'm going to get into this hot dog. I'm going to see, you can see how far I can go on it with no teeth, no homo.
Okay, what's your New Year's resolution? Answer my question. Jesus Christ. It's like at gunpoint. I actually don't know. I really should have come up with that beforehand. My New Year's resolution. Probably to lose that 15 pounds somehow. I don't know, like, I'm pretty settled in with what I have right now. I think, obviously, I'd want to get more equipment. I really would like a better laptop that can, like, prevent all these, like, laggy streams from happening, as well as, like, maybe get more microphones, like, as you said, different cameras, so we can, like, do more dynamics there.
I mean, we could even, we would have to actually have somebody operating the cameras in order to do that.
Yeah, and I've been like, because I don't know, I've been like this since the beginning, but I would rather have everyone participate in the videos. If we ever have someone who doesn't want to be in the videos but wants to partake in it, that is the perfect job for that person. We just haven't found that person yet. Maybe Christoph. Maybe Christoph's happening right now. No, he's not.
I wish, you know.
Okay, Ibrahim's really delaying the message here. Please, get to the point, please.
What is he trying to say?
I think something about bad news or something like that. Why not Polish? They're good. I think they do have Polish dogs. They do have Polish dogs. Yes. Nolan, did you ever say I hate black people at some point?
I hate black people. There, I just said it.
Oh, now you got it. Chris, I'll come back in 2017.
I don't hate black people. One of my best friends is black.
Hopefully we can get Christoph. He said he'd be willing to join us back 2017. So New Year's resolution right there: have Christoph back for one video. That's it. What else is there for New Year's resolution? Again, like I'm pretty like settled in. Again,
Corin, come on now. You should know by now that I don't hate black people. Come on now. Trust me, if I really did, I would have said it by now, and I would have made it gloriously abundant.
Ibrahim says, this will be my last few moments on YouTube. What are you talking about? As long as you have a YouTube channel.
I wear my heart on my sleeve. Everything that you need to know about me, you should already know. I don't keep secrets.
Urban Dragon's quoting me saying, like, man, I love 420 1999. What?
I don't fucking know. Let's wrap this shit up.
All right. Well, it's a pretty short podcast. I think it's a pretty fair length. It's actually a pretty good length. But yeah, we're just gonna cut it here. We're gonna enjoy ourselves with some hot dogs, and then we'll probably just shoot the shit later on. So, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of DangIT Prodcast. My name is Justin.
Oh, I'm Nolan. Hey.
And thanks for watching. Hashtag bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Thanks for watching. All right, and stop. Or